Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today we have a little bit of news because, well, World of Warships released a new trailer, and as always, or as usual, they had a little bit of an Easter egg and a teaser for those eagle-eyed among us, and, well, I'm just going to go over the teaser with you today. You may notice we're in the Furious, and that's because, well, I think we have a new aircraft carrier coming our way in the next update. I don't know if it's going to be a campaign ship. I have a feeling it may just be a premium aircraft carrier, but it's one that people have been waiting for, so get hyped. So if you haven't watched the most recent trailer, it's basically German man talking about the fact that the battle cruiser line is releasing in the next update. That's great. That's cool. There's translations. Not here to cover any of that. What I am here to cover, though, is this little section right here. So, we got some planes, and I want you to notice a couple of things. One, those are some swordfish bombers, or swordfish torpedo bombers, and, well, there's one ship very well known for its use of swordfish torpedo bombers, and that is Ark Royal. That's right, the Tier 6 British aircraft carrier over on PC, I'll go ahead and throw it up right here, is most likely coming to Legends this next update, which is excellent. I think a bunch of us, or a lot of people, have been anticipating the release, the coming of Ark Royal, and, well, it's good to see it come. Now, over on PC, she has three kinds of squadrons. She has the regular bombers that we have, she has torpedo bombers, and she has rocket bombers. I don't foresee us getting the rocket bombers. I feel like the rocket planes is just something we're not going to see over here in Legends, which, you know, I think that's good. I feel like aircraft carriers have hit a nice balancing point in this game to where they aren't too overpowered, and I think part of that is the lack of rocket planes. I say this now, but, you know, my luck, I'm going to be dead wrong, and we're going to have rocket planes in T-minus a couple weeks, but we will have to wait and see on this one. You may notice the hull of Ark Royal looks a bit familiar, and that's because it's the same hull as Implacable, just that the ship is overall weaker because, well, the planes are overall weaker. I don't know if you've noticed, but swordfish torpedo bombers, kind of biplanes. Biplanes, not exactly the most impressive when it comes to speed and being modern in the times of this game. The swordfish bombers were kind of out of touch, just were not supposed to be not supposed to be around, but they weren't. They were kind of a holdover. They weren't a modern aircraft to say when Ark Royal was out there sailing the high seas. So I think basically what has happened is we get a Tier 7 hull for an aircraft carrier, which, when you think about it, really doesn't matter. But instead, we get some weaker planes, which is going to put it down at Tier 5, which is what I want to talk about. I think Ark Royal definitely going to be a Tier 5. I'd be surprised if it's a Tier 7. I think those planes, the ordnance dropped from those planes would have to be incredibly powerful for it to be considered a Tier 7. I think we're looking at a Tier 5, which is why I think it's not going to be a... I don't think it's going to be a campaign ship. I think it's going to be a pay for premium, because we've seen the way that campaigns have gone as of recently, right? We've seen that they're kind of all going to Tier 8, which makes sense. They need to fill out that Tier 8. They need to make it desirable, because I'll be honest, I've been having a blast in Tier 7, and I've just been kind of straight sticking to Tier 7 because I'm having the most fun there. But they need to work on filling out that Tier 8, and, well, campaign ships are going to have to be that Tier 8. And, well, there's no way. One, we're not making a Tier 8 aircraft carrier. It's either going to be a Tier 7 or a legendary, and there's no way they're buffing Ark Royal that way. So Ark Royal is my guess as to what this little hint means. Like I said, I would expect it to be one of the premiums this next go around. I'm excited for it. I absolutely love Furious. I think it and Serov are my two favorite Tier 5 carriers. Furious is definitely the one that I just enjoy the most. I enjoy the British bombers. They're just a ton of fun, and I like the intersecting torpedo routes of the torpedo bomber. So as long as we keep those, we keep those that way, I'll be happy as can be. But we will have to see if Ark Royal does have some sort of shtick that we get to have some fun with. But anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to bring to you. What do you guys think? Are we in Ark Royal? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.